Been supporting the Black Lives Matter movement are looking for ways to support, please stop scrolling and signal boost this video. I've been coding pretty tirelessly every day my website, pvresources.com. It's an education tool and resource I've been using to compile information to fight police brutality and white supremacy. There are calls to action, educational tools, and different places to donate. Today I added this section that allows you to input your information and send automated emails. And everything is filled out for you. It was also really important for me to add ways we can support the Black trans community. And in a few days, the website will be generating ad revenue, and 100% of the proceeds will be donated, so all you have to do is visit the site to support BLM.
Alright, so I don't post about this a lot, but I'm an organizer with Black Lives Matter, and so I feel like a lot of people don't know or don't remember that BLM is an organization and it's not just a hashtag. So here's some facts about BLM that you might not have known. So number one, BLM does not allow non-Black people to become members, and we do this for a few reasons. If you look at the protests that are happening right now, a lot of the times white people will come in and try to take over and co-opt the space. So we make sure that our spaces are always Black-led and stay Black-centered. And at every Black Lives Matter meeting, everyone is welcome, non-Black people of color, white allies. We have separate organizations that work with us, but make sure that they center Black people. Number two, the only way you can become a member is by attending 3 meetings. And we say this because we want to see your commitment to the movement, and we want you to also receive training from our more seasoned activists on what to do in certain situations. Like for part 2.
This is the 16th time I'm trying to fit this in a minute. Folded is an acronym for activism that I created and we should follow. Fluidity is about having a multi-tiered approach, meaning yes, some people are going to be willing to protest in the streets, some are not going to be. Should they be boycotting things? Is there money they can donate? What sources can they donate to? Are there bills they should be voting on? Organization is about setting forth those goals and making them clear and having them accessible to people who are already on your side and people who aren't. Longevity. Will this last longer than just how long people are willing to take off work and fight in the streets? Will this last longer than the weekend? Disruption. When you have a march that is just from point A to point B that you got a permit for, that disrupts nobody's lives besides the people who wanted to drive down that street. You have to disrupt the lives of the people in power. Expectation. This goes hand in hand with longevity. There needs to be a clear end goal expectation. That might take years to achieve, but there should be smaller achievements along the way to keep the momentum going and have clear expectations for everyone who signs on to this. And documentation. The media will not give you fair coverage. You have to get the fair coverage yourself. You have to put forth the stories while protecting the safety of protesters by
June 5th, this document was created by a 16-year-old girl. This document basically is a tool belt to know all the facts you need to know when engaging in debates about Black Lives Matter. It has everything from the blue wall of silence to the problem with rubber bullets, and links to videos that you can show your parents and your friends who are not fully on board yet. Now, I reached out to Amelia, and she's put together a team of 9 editors, and we are constantly adding new ideas on what to write about. This is how much we've done in a day. All of those will be coming to the doc. In addition, I've written a little section on how to have civil discourse and the tips you need to use. That should be going up soon. We also have plans to turn into a website, and we're currently building that website right now. The website will include pages of petitions, places to donate, more information regarding certain topics, stories from people of color and their experiences. Use this to educate yourself before engaging in debates. It's incredibly useful.
Team defense, that's going to be your answer? And that's justice for Breonna Taylor.
Is there anything specific?
Breonna Taylor. That's my answer for everything. And so, I mean, we can go and ask, but my answer is going to be justice for Breonna Taylor.
T-shirts, but we want to make sure that Daniel Cameron will arrest the cops and the officers involved with Breonna Taylor's death. And yeah, that's all I got to say.
Teammates here, it's great to be here playing basketball, but at the same time, I want to keep focused on what's really important. Breonna Taylor murderers still are roaming around free. So
I want to go on the record saying that Daniel Cameron is in position to arrest the cops who were responsible for killing Breonna Taylor and still has not done that. So he's the one who's in position to potentially do that. So we want to continue to uplift people like Breonna Taylor who are victims and haven't received the proper justice that they are